Today we'll show you 5 things you can do with the Opp Ned 4-channel arpeggiator from Noise Engineering. The Opp Ned ships with 12 arpeggios in its pre-filled slots to get you started, and you can overwrite any of these patterns with your own. Switch to Load, select one of the 12 patterns, and tap the encoder to confirm. To edit the pattern, switch to Edit and tap the encoder to add or remove notes from the arpeggio. If you want to add a specific note to be the root note of the arpeggio, briefly hold the encoder down on that note. To save the pattern, switch to Save, select one of the 12 slots, and tap to confirm. With the Opp Ned arpeggiator, you can sequence through several saved arpeggio patterns in a fun and musical way. Let's say we want to toggle between our first 4 patterns. Here's pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, and pattern 4. To toggle between each of these patterns, patch a slow LFO from Pons Sonorum to the Sync to Pharaoh attenuator and then to the Notes CV input. Add even more variety by multing that same attenuated LFO signal to the octave, direction, and shape inputs. Opp Ned makes it easy to transpose arpeggios. Expose is a quantized CV input that is added to the note output of all 4 channels. Here we'll patch a slower 4-step pitch pattern from Mimetic Digitalis to the transpose input. As the Mimetic changes pitch, all the arpeggios change with it. You can also use your external gear to transpose the arpeggios. We'll use one of our MIDI controllers to change the pitch by sending it to the Univer Inter MIDI to CV converter and then to Opp Ned's transpose input. The reset button on the Opp Ned is an easy way to vary your arpeggio pattern on the fly. Tapping the reset button will reset all of the channels to their first step on the next advance. If you hold the reset button down, all 4 channels will hold the current note and advance to the first step when released. Reset makes the Opp Ned really fun to play, especially when performing live or jamming in your studio. The Opp Ned arpeggiator is designed for creating simple melodic patterns, but it can also be used for step CV modulation. Here we'll send 4 different triggers to each channel and send the 4 outputs to the CV inputs of an oscillator like the Incus Iteratas Alia. Scroll through Opp Ned's arpeggio patterns until you find the right sound you're looking for. These are just a few of the ways you can use the Opp Ned in your next patch or live performance. For more information on this arpeggiator, visit noiseengineering.us. Join us next time when we don't stop believing and hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people.